the testimony according to their weeks of years, according to the jubilees year by year throughout the full number of jubilees, from the day of creation till the day of the new creation, when the heaven and earth and all their creatures shall be renewed according to the powers of heaven, and according to the whole nature of earth, until the sanctuary of the Lord is created in Jerusalem upon Mount Zion, and all the lights will be renewed for healing and peace and blessing for all of the elect of Israel, in order that it might be thus from that day and unto all the days of the earth. And the angel of the presence spoke to Moses by the word of the Lord, saying, Write the whole account of creation, that in 6 days the Lord God completed all his work, and all that he created. And he observed the Sabbath the seventh day, and he sanctified it for all ages, and he set it as a sign for all his works. For on the first day he created the heavens, which are above, and the earth and the waters, and all of the spirits which minister before him, the angels of the presence, the angels of sanctification, and the angels of the spirit of fire, and the angels of the spirit of the winds, and the angel of the spirit of the clouds, and darkness, and snow, and hail, and frost, and the angels of resoundings, and thunders, and lightnings, and the angels of the spirits of cold and heat, winter and springtime, and harvest and summer, and all the spirits of his creatures which are in heaven and on earth. And he created the abysses and darkness, both evening and night, and light, both dawn and daylight, which he prepared in the knowledge of his heart. Then we saw his works, and we blessed him, and offered praise before him on account of all his works, because he made 7 great works on the first day. And on the second day he made the firmament in the midst of the water, and the waters were divided on that day. One half of them went up above, and one half of them went down beneath the firmament, which is in the middle of the surface of all the earth. And he made only this one work on the second day. On the third day he did as he said to the waters, Let them pass from the surface of the whole earth into one place, and let the dry land appear. And the waters did as he said, and they turned aside from upon the surface of the earth into one place outside of this firmament, and dry land appeared. And on that day he created for it all of the seas in which of their gathering places, and of all the rivers and the gathering places of the waters on the mountains and in the earth, and of all the ponds, and of all the dew of the earth, and the seed which is sown, and everything which is eaten. And the trees will bear fruit, and other trees, and the garden of Eden, in the place of luxury, and everything. These 4 great species the Lord made on the third day. And on the fourth day he made the sun, and the moon, and the stars, and he set them in the firmament of heaven, so that they might give light upon the whole earth, and rule over the day and the night, and separate light and darkness. And the Lord set the sun as a great sign upon the earth for days, Sabbaths, months, feast days, years, Sabbaths of years, jubilees, and for all of the appointed times of the years. And it separates the light from the darkness, and so that everything which sprouts and grows upon the earth might surely prosper. These 3 kinds he made on the 4th day. And on the 5th day he created this great sea monsters in the midst of the depths of all the waters. For these were made by his hands, and for all as the first corporeal beings, and all the fish which move in the waters, and all the birds which fly, and all of their kinds. And the sun rose above them to make them prosper, and above everything which was on the earth, everything which sprouts from the earth, and every tree which bears fruit, and all flesh. These 3 kinds he made on the 5th day. And on the 6th day he made all of the beasts of the earth, and all of the cattle, and everything which moves upon the earth. And after all of this he made man, male and female he made them, and he gave him dominion over everything which was upon the earth, and which was in the seas, and over everything which flies, and over beasts and cattle, and everything which moves upon the earth, or above the whole earth. And over all this he gave them dominion. And these 4 kinds he made on the 6th day, and the total was 22 kinds. And he completed all of his works on the 6th day, everything which is in the heavens, and the earth, and in the seas, and in the depths, and in the light, and in the darkness, and in every place. And he gave us a great sign, the Sabbath day, so that we might work 6 days and observe the Sabbath from all the work on the 7th day. And he told us, all the angels of the presence and all the angels of sanctification, these 2 great kinds, that we might keep the Sabbath with him in heaven and on earth. And he said to us, Behold, I shall separate for myself a people from among all the nations, and they will also keep the Sabbath. And I will sanctify them for myself, and I will bless them, just as I have been sanctified, and shall sanctify the Sabbath day for myself. Thus I shall bless them, and they will be my people, and I will be their God. And I have chosen the seed of Jacob from among all that I have seen, and I have recorded him as my firstborn son, and have sanctified him for myself forever and ever. And I will make known to them the Sabbath day, so that they might observe therein a Sabbath from all work. And thus he created therein a sign by which they might keep the Sabbath with us on the seventh day, to eat and drink, and to bless the one who created all things, just as he blessed and sanctified for himself a people who appeared from all the nations, so that they might keep the Sabbath together with us. And he caused their desires to go up as a pleasing fragrance, which is acceptable before him always. There were 22 chief men from Adam until Jacob, and 22 kinds of works were made before the seventh day. The former is blessed and sanctified, and the latter is also blessed and sanctified. One was like the other with respect to sanctification and blessing, and it was granted to the former that they should always be the blessed and sanctified ones of the testimony, and that the first law, just as he had sanctified and blessed the Sabbath day on the seventh day. He created heaven and earth and everything which he created in 6 days. And the Lord made the seventh day holy for all his works. Therefore he commanded concerning it, let everyone who will do any work therein die, and also whoever defiles it, let him surely die. And you command the children of Israel, and let them guard this day, so that they might sanctify it, and do not do any work therein. And do not defile it, because it is more holy than any day, and everyone who pollutes it, let him surely die. And anyone who will do any work therein, let him surely die forever, so that the children of Israel might guard this day throughout their generations, and not be uprooted from the land, because it is a holy day and a blessed day. And every man who guards it and keeps therein a Sabbath from all his work will be holy and blessed always like us. Make known and recount to the children of Israel the judgment of the day, that they should keep the Sabbath thereon, and not forsake it in the error of their hearts. And make known that it is not permitted to do work thereon which is unlawful, it being unseemly to do their pleasure thereon. And make known that they should not prepare thereon anything which will be eaten or drunk, which they have not prepared for themselves on the 6th day. And make it known that it is not lawful to draw water, or to bring in or to take out any work within their dwellings, which is carried in their gates. And they shall not bring in or take out from them